Hey everybody, Joe Joseph here for thedailysheeple.com, and this is your news shot. Let's go to CBS News out of Chicago. Now, they give a stunning report that finds that mass killings are not over the rise in the past decade. Now, coming from a mainstream media platform, this is an amazing revelation. I'm surprised they even report it, because it goes against the grain of everything the government tries to do, which is take away your rights. They don't protect your rights. They take them away. They've done so for a long time now. But it says researchers of University of Illinois professor has revealed a surprising trend about mass murder in the United States. Contrary to what you think, mass murders are not on the rise, according to computer science professor Sheldon Jacobson. Jacobson said there were 323 such killings in which 4 or more people are killed in one incident. And between 2006 and 2016, the mass killings appeared to be evenly distributed over that time, meaning that their rates remained stable over the last decade and did not spike at any particular season or year. Quote, "The data doesn't lie. The rate of these events just is not increasing as the perception is given in the media. This is just what it is," he said. The professor used a decade's worth of data from USA Today that was cross-checked by the FBI. He said his analysis also found public shooting sprees like the Las Vegas massacre are not the most common types of mass killings. He said, quote, "Family mass killings are over 3 times more likely to occur than a public killing. So what we just saw in Las Vegas is actually not the most common type of mass killing at all." He said guns are the weapon used in 75% of the killings, ahead of knives and arson. Jacobson said the research, which is being published in the Journal of Violence and Victims, shows you can't predict a mass murder based on information from an earlier one. He said because they're so unpredictable, the best way to prepare for something like that is not to station police officers in public places, but to train them well in rapid response. Now, I would say that a really good way to stifle mass killings, public shootings, things like that, is to not vilify, not punish lawful gun owners who would then probably feel compelled or feel more comfortable carrying or concealed carrying, which would add a layer of protection that would help buffer against any sort of response time that it would take for first responders to get on site. And we've seen plenty of examples where lawful carrying citizens have prevented these mass killings. The FBI is not going to do it. The FBI generates these people because they need to generate their funding for next year, because they frankly just don't exist in enough numbers to justify this giant war on terrorism, domestic or otherwise. So they have to generate these people. They have to generate patsies. They have to generate those or bring them along or nurture them, even though it may be just a frustrated person on social media just mouthing off. And then they just push and push and push and push and radicalize until you have somebody that is either willing to do it or they're not willing to do it and they get forced into it. You see, this is not a problem, but the media will make you think it's a problem. That's why I was so surprised that CBS Chicago actually came out with a piece on this. See, the problem isn't take away the guns. The problem is you need to put more on the streets. And if you put more on the streets, look, a criminal is just as much afraid to die as you are, most often. Okay? And if that's the case, they'll think twice about trying to unleash fury upon the masses when they know that perhaps they might be killed before they're able to execute their plan. Because think about it. What they're trying to leave behind is a legacy. You know, that whether or not you think that it's justified, whether or not you think they'll leave a legacy behind, they think they will. And if you take that away from them, they'll be less likely. I won't say they won't do it, but they certainly will be less likely to do it if they know that there's a gun owner right there waiting to respond. I'm Joe Joseph. This was thedailysheeple.com's News Shot. Feel free to comment below and visit our website at thedailysheeple.com. Have a great day, everybody.